Hello ladies. I'm coming today to tell you a lot of stuff. I'm going to make a couple of videos about products, styles, transitioning natural. I had a couple of friends ask me to post some videos, so here I am. I'm finally doing it. In this video I'm going to talk about style, and I guess a lot of girls on YouTube make videos about styles, products, everything they use. I guess mine is geared toward more people who have tighter curls, naps, kinks, whatever you want to call it. My hair is very nappy and I like it, but it's a lot kind of harder to manage, and maybe some other people their hair is a little, it's a little straighter, the curl pattern a little softer, whatever, and so some of the products they use may or may not actually work. So I'm just going to tell you about what I've come up with so far, what works for me, all that. In case you haven't seen my hair, that's what it looks like. And I'll just go to the back really quick. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, okay, so styles. One thing to, I guess, commend and encourage you people who are transitioning to remember is when your hair is going from a perm to natural, there's an in-between stage where your hair, this is for me anyway, your hair is kind of ugly. It's like your hair is basically on crack, with a perm, and you take the perm out, and the hair is very wiry, very frizzy. It's just so hard. It's just like, what's going on? My hair is just not. If this is what natural is, I'm a little worried. It's a little sketch. But what I kind of found out about my hair is that's kind of like any person or thing that's going through withdrawals from being on a drug or a chemical. They kind of have withdrawals and they go through this whole like, whoa, imbalanced state. My hair is kind of, screaming, wanting the chemicals, wanting the perm that it's used to, and doesn't have it. So it kind of goes a little haywire. Not to worry, that will go away. The longer I've been natural, the softer my hair actually became, partly because I figured out how to take care of it after a year and a half of being natural, and also because my hair is, all the perm and even just the beginning new growth from the perm is gone, and here I am. Styles. I guess styles that I would say to use if you're transitioning. If you're tempted to go back to a perm, I would just suggest you put your hair in braids or sew and weave, because if it's away, out of sight, out of mind, you don't stress out about it as much. I know I stressed out about my hair when it was first transitioning, so I pretty much wore a wig. I wore a 3/4 wig for a couple months. Then I did my big chop. I'd have to worry about my hair and, how crazy it was. You can do braids. I wouldn't suggest micro braids. Micro braids are just really not good for your hair. I've had them before, and I'm trying my best not to get them anymore. The smaller the braid is, the more it's going to pull an individual strand and weaken your breakage and everything like that. So, braids, twists. I did twists pretty much for a long time. Sewing weaves is good. You just need to really make sure you actually moisturize your hair. The twists that I use, which I love, which anybody who knows me knows, I wore these for about a year, are any type of twist from eonhair.com. I'll put the link below. eonhair.com, they're actually based out of Maryland, which I'm from Maryland. They're in Lanham. Love the hair. Good quality. Very soft. I don't actually have the hair with me right now. Maybe one day I'll show you how it looks. I've done other videos where I've had the hair. It's extremely soft. It's actually, some of the hair, like the spring twister, it says on the description, made for girls transitioning. So your hair that has a different texture, it mixes well with that hair. My favorite hair, I guess, would be the spring twist or the fluffy twist. I wear those a lot. They have all different colors. They have ones that are a little more expensive. They have the Nubian twist. I don't think I ever tried the Nubian. But eonhair.com, went there, got my twists. I wore them. I was one of the few people who bought hair from that site in my city. I was in Raleigh, so I was kind of stood out. I was unique, I loved it. So I would definitely suggest that. You can also do things that kind of blend the two textures together, like wet sets are really good for people transitioning, whether it's straw set, flexi rods, roller set, whatever. Things like that are really good. Also, it doesn't put any heat on your hair, so that's a good thing. Or minimal heat. Usually you just let it air dry, so that also helps with making sure your hair doesn't break. Flat twists or something else you can do. I guess I would just stress one thing that you don't want to do if you have braids. Don't think that your hair is like outside out of mind. Yes, but it still needs to be taken care of. You can't just put braids in and just let it go. Don't wash it. Don't do nothing for months. People do that. I even used to do that. I would get lazy. If you have braids, I would suggest you since you're not gonna wash it as much, take a spray bottle. I actually have all my products right here. I'll show you guys later. Take a spray bottle. You know, spray your braids. Depending, some people do it every day. That was too much for my hair. When I have braids, the micros, I would probably spray it every 3 days with water, and just put some oil, whether it's olive oil, coconut oil, whatever. You need to maintain it. It's not it's not just, you don't have to do anything with it because it's out of the way. You still need to moisturize it, because if you moisturize it when you take your hair out, it's not so hard, not so dry. You don't have so much breakage when you're taking the actual braids out. So that is my suggestion for styles and transitioning. No heat. Oh my goodness. Do not try to straighten it and see how long you've got and how long is it so far. That's like a big thing. You wanted to see how long it got. No. Okay. The place where the perm and the nappy hair meets, that is extremely weak. Extremely weak. You do not want to put any heat on there. You don't want to put heat on the nappy hair so it can match the texture of the perm. No. Okay? You can do if you want to, but I'm just telling you, it's just very bad for your hair. And find out what works for you. You might find a style you really like and go with that. Just whatever you do with their braids, weave, whatever, just try to make sure it's not so tight. If you're getting someone else to do it, know your stylist. Don't have it, and you walk out and your eyebrows are like this and you can't move around for a couple weeks. So just keep that in mind. That is about it. Next video is going to be about my products and regiment.